You know what's a really cool system that I enjoy? The GameCube. It's small, it's compact, it has a great library of games, and it has a handle. Who doesn't love a handle in their home video game console? The GameCube is a really awesome system though, but one thing about the GameCube is, if you want to hook this up to your HDTV, it's been very, very expensive. Just how expensive? Well, to get the official GameCube component cables that released from Nintendo, you're paying upwards of $250 nowadays just to get your hands on those, and it's crazy to me. But a new product has just released from Eon Gaming called the GCHD, which is a plug-and-play adapter that allows you to use the progressive mode on the GameCube on your HDTV via an HDMI cable. It's a really cool product, and Ryan from Castlemania asked me if I wanted to check it out on the channel, and I said, of course, dude, it looks cool as hell. So we sent one over so I could check it out for you guys and see what it's all about, to see if you should be interested in this product. So if you're a GameCube diehard fan, you're gonna enjoy today's video. We're gonna take a look at the product, how you set it up, and then most importantly, how it makes your GameCube games look. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about the GCHD from Eon Gaming.
Hey, RGT 85. Hey, Sean.
Oh my God, it's Stevie Richards! All right, so the first thing we need to talk about is, before looking at this product, you need to make sure your GameCube has the appropriate video out. Now, there was two different models of the GameCube, and you're looking for the one that has both video out formats. If it does not have both video out formats, this product will not work with your system. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So be sure before checking out this product that you take a look at your GameCube and make sure it has the appropriate out ports. As far as the product itself is concerned, it comes in this nice little GameCube color box, and it's pretty small, honestly. It's a small little device. You simply pop it out of the plastic, and voila, you see the product here. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set it up, and then of course we're gonna take a look at the actual games running on the product. All right, so it's pretty easy to set this thing up, but I did want to show you guys this because I actually had a little bit of trouble at first because it wasn't making a proper connection. I thought maybe it was, you know, I got a bad unit or something, but you just got to make sure it is all the way in there. So here you have your slot that you're going to plug it into, and you can see it on here. You simply just plug it in, and you need to make sure you hear a click. Hear that click? That means it's all the way in there. Then you simply take your HDMI cable, and once again, make sure you hear a good click. So that seems like it's all the way in there, and when it is all the way in there, when you turn on your GameCube, it will light up. Now, this does work best with progressive scan games, and there's a list of games out there that work with progressive scan. I'm gonna show you guys mostly progressive scan because that allows for the full HD image. And then I'll show you a couple games that don't support progressive scan so you can see how those look on the system too. But it will light up when everything is hooked up properly, so just make sure you look for the light, make sure your HDMI cord is in there good. That's probably my one complaint about the system. You just gotta make sure it's in there really, really good. Alright, so the first game we're going to take a look at is Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, which is a remake of the original Metal Gear Solid for the PS1 and was released exclusively on the GameCube. Now, before we talk about what we're seeing on the screen, the image quality and whatnot, I do need to mention the price of this product. It is a premium product, it is cheaper than the component cables, but the MSRP on this is $150. So keep that in mind while you're watching this footage because it is an expensive product. But I think the results pretty much speak for themselves. This looks absolutely amazing on my HDTV. It looks great watching this footage back, and Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes is a GameCube exclusive, so unless you're playing it on a GameCube or a Wii, what the heck happened to this guy? Why is he in that position? I've always wondered that. But unless you're playing it on a GameCube or a Wii, you know, that's the only way to play your disc of this game, and it looks great running on HDMI on my television. I'm really impressed with just how clear everything looks, especially watching this footage back, and a great game all in its own right. I really enjoyed this remake. I thought they did really well with it. Now, some games I'll be able to show more footage than other games because you know how Nintendo could be, but I do want to get a good variety of games for you guys to see, you know, just how this product works. And this next game is Soul Calibur 2, of course. The GameCube version featured Link. It was one of the first possibly the first crossover, sort of big crossover thing that Nintendo did. And as you can see, this game still looks phenomenal, and it still looks great because of the HD resolution now that we're getting with the progressive scan mode. Link's tunic, that green just really pops. All of the colors just look absolutely fantastic, and it really sort of just makes you want to play more GameCube games. Honestly, when I moved, I wasn't able to take my CRT TV with me, so this product came at a perfect time for me because all I have is my HDTV upstairs and one downstairs, so I don't have a CRT TV yet. So to be able to play these GameCube games and it looks so good with no input lag, that's super important, and it's really opening my eyes to the GameCube library. Now I want to find more progressive scan GameCube games because it just looks great. Metroid Prime is another fan favorite, and once again you can see everything just looks very crisp. The textures look very crisp and clean, all of the polygons are nice, and there's no input lag. You'll see just how good everything runs in the next game because it's a game that you pretty much have to have twitch reflexes to be any sort of good at. But Metroid Prime I think looks fantastic on this product, and just an amazing game. I can't wait for Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch. I think that's going to be really special. Let's take a look at F-Zero GX, and as you can see, you need to have no input lag with this product when it comes to this game because it's insane. It's insanely fast, and it once again looks great. The colors and the atmospheres just pop right off the screen. It looks so lively and stuff. It almost at times makes you forget that you're playing a GameCube, a system that's, you know, really old now. It's considered retro by many, so it's really impressive to see. Luigi's Mansion, another awesome GameCube exclusive. The only way to play it is on a GameCube or a Wii, and once again, it just breathes life into these games. Like, I still can't get over how good they look. It's very impressive to see this running on my HD television without, you know, having to have an upscaler or something. So Luigi's Mansion, fantastic game. I love it to death and looks great on the system. Eternal Darkness is a game that I don't really remember how to play. I just wanted to show it off really quickly. My GameCube memory card, there's nothing on it when I plugged it in, so I don't know if I used the wrong one, but here's a quick look at Eternal Darkness. Now, this is the first non-progressive scan game we're going to look at very briefly. Spider-Man 2, as you can see, it still looks pretty decent. Once again, there was no input lag. It was definitely playable. Doesn't look nearly as well as the progressive scan games, but I just wanted to show a couple games off without progressive scan mode. Another one, Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, a guilty pleasure of mine. It's just a really actually relaxing game. I like the free ride mode where you just, you know, mess around on the waves, but once again, looks decent enough, but it is not in progressive scan. So, what do I think about this product in the long run? Let's find out.
So what do I think about the GCHD? What are my final thoughts on it? I think it's a phenomenal product. It has a really good build quality. It works well. I mean, you could see the video that I showed you guys of the different games. It looks fantastic on your television, but it does come at a hefty price. $150 is not cheap, but it is cheaper than the GameCube component cables that we talked about earlier. Now, I know a lot of you people are probably thinking, you know, what's the difference between this and a Wii with component cables? I think it looks a little bit better than a Wii with component cables, but for the average person, they might not notice the difference, and I totally understand that. But if you're looking for something for your Game Boy player, for your GameCube, this is an amazing product. It definitely gives the best resolution and best picture clarity of any other thing out there for Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Also, if you're like a Smash Brothers Melee player, I know a lot of Melee players are interested in this product because CRT TVs unfortunately are a dying breed. They're not making them anymore, and you know, you go to your local landfill and they're filled with them. So being able to play your GameCube discs on the GameCube in HD is a great thing. So I like the product. I think it's really good. I think if you're a GameCube purist, you have a big GameCube collection, and you like playing on the actual original hardware, it's a good product. I can't really say too much negative about it. I do wish the connector was a little bit looser, and you know, that sort of worried me a bit, but other than that, fantastic product. Now, if you're interested in this product, you guys know I care. RGT cares. That's the coupon code. And if you go to Castlemania Games, he is selling these for $150. If you use RGT cares, you will save 10% off your thing. Now, Full disclosure, people, I don't get a kickback from Castlevania games. This dude is literally my friend. We just have a working relationship. I like to promote him because I think he sells good stuff at good prices. So there's no kickbacks here. I had a fellow YouTuber go at me on Twitter saying, you're getting kickbacks and you're not telling the audience. And I was like, nah, dude, I just do it to help him out and because, you know, I like to help out my viewers. Well, you're stupid for doing that. And I'm like, dude, you need to get in line, brother. You know, we're not gonna have this. So I just wanted to clear the air on that. If there was any confusion about it, literally, I get no kickbacks. I just think he's a good dude. He sells cool stuff and he hooks me up with stuff sometimes to review on the channel. So it works. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that fellow YouTuber. We're not going to name drop him because he's worthless anyways. I just wanted to keep it real with you guys. I know you guys trust me, just clearing the air on that. But yeah, I like the product. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the GCHD, what you thought about the videos I was showing that were basically running on the GameCube. And thank you for checking out this video. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Check out the description box. We've got all sorts of social media, Patreon, t-shirts, all sorts of fun stuff for you guys. Make sure you turn on notifications. Make sure you stay up to date with RGT85, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.
RGT 85. RGT 85. RGT 85.